Hello, this is Lauren from LB and Press Fitness bringing you today's workout of the day, Way Down. From that title, we will be using ankle weights in our workout today. Now, you can do this with or without ankle weights. Ankle weights just add a little more intensity to the workout, and I was just inspired by them for this workout today. Now, as a reminder, you can go to our YouTube channel and see beginner, intermediate, and advanced versions of this workout. In the beginner version, I will be showing you what the moves look like without ankle weights, so you can use that as a point of reference. If you also want to use the beginner workout but have ankle weights, and maybe just want to do the modified versions because of an injury or because you're just getting back into exercise, that's completely fine. Either way, it'll fit what you're looking for. There will also be intermediate and advanced versions, like I said, if you want to increase the intensity, not only with the weights, but with the movements as well. All right, now let me show you what the moves are. Here we go. The first move is the bridge with the heel kick. You're start on your back, feet flat on the floor, and knees up in the air. You're going to lift your hips so that your glutes are not touching the floor. You're going to start with your leg out and then bring it in. Then you're going to push it with your heel back out and in. Keep your glutes off the floor and really lead that kick with the heel. Core tight, glutes tight, and engaged, and you'll feel it in that stationary glute. Now to modify, you can tap the ground with your glutes so that you have a little bit of a break in between each rep. You can also keep everything flat on the floor, no glutes in the air, and do the same thing. Another way to modify is to do the bridge, come back down to the ground, and then do the kick separately. Another way is to tap on the floor. Now, for the next move, we will be back in that bridge. However, we're going to do a leg lift. Your leg will be straight, and once again, your glutes will be off the ground. Bring it down and come back up. You don't necessarily want that heel to touch the ground. That'll keep that contraction in there. Again, core and glutes are still tight. To modify, just leave your glutes on the ground, do not bring your hips up, and do the same thing. Another way, more core intensive, is to tap the ground and bring your leg up while your back and your glutes are flat on the floor. Now the next move we will go to is an interesting move. It's like an elevated scissor. So, your back will be flat on the floor and both legs will be straight into the air. What you're going to do is open the legs and then close them. Only go as far as you personally can. Since you'll have to bring your legs back up, with the weights attached to your legs, make sure you only go as far as you can personally go. And there is just a shorter range of where your feet are going. Now I'm going to turn to the side just a little bit, just so you can see what I'm talking about a little better. So you open and you close. Opening will work those outer thigh muscles, and closing will work those inner thigh muscles. This next move is a Russian twist with a lemon squeezer variation. What we will be doing is being seated straight up, back straight, chest up, shoulders back, and we'll have our toes connected together. What you will do is do the Russian twists and a lemon squeezer. Now this lemon squeezer is a little different since your toes are touching and your knees are facing outward, but it still really burns that core, works those obliques and those inner thighs. A way to modify would be to leave your feet on the floor but toes are still together. Do the Russian twist and separately put your legs out. Twist, one leg out and the other leg out. Still work that core, still working those inner thighs, but with less intensity. Now this next move will be back on the floor, back flat on the floor, glutes on the floor, and we'll do alternating leg raises. You can choose to put your hands behind your head or under your glutes for stability. And there you go, alternating leg lifts. To increase the intensity, I brought my head off the ground just to really work that core. If you want, you can leave your head down on the ground as an option. Also, to modify, the higher your legs are, the less intensity it will bring to the move. So to modify, just bring your legs a little higher and don't bring them down as far. This is shown right now. See how my legs stay relatively close to each other in the air? Less intensity, and this is where a beginner would be. Now, of course, we have to have that cardio blast. 45 seconds, weight still on the ankles. We're going to do jumping jacks. Make sure your shoulders are loose, but your arms are tight and engaged. And swing that invisible rope. Now you can leave it down here, a little lower intensity. Or you can decide to bring it up a little by doing double unders, where you act as though you are swinging the rope under your legs twice in a row. Now to modify and bring it down, you can do one leg at a time, still swinging that rope. Luckily it's invisible, so it won't stop. The higher your knees, the higher the intensity. And those are the moves for the workout today. Now remember, if you want to see full round demos of each version of this workout, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, you can check out our YouTube page and you'll see me directing you along through each of those fitness levels. Again, if you have an injury and you take it down a notch, perfectly fine. Just go with where you are right now and how you feel right now. Because today you might feel like intermediate, tomorrow you may feel advanced, or tomorrow you may feel like beginner. It all changes day by day. What's important is that you still push through and you still get through the workouts that you do. Whether it's our workouts or others, just go with what you're feeling for that day. Don't try to push yourself if you know you're not going to be able to reach what you did before and you're not feeling as great as you did then. Now, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them below or send it to us directly via social media direct message or at our email. We'll get back to you as soon as possible within 24 hours and respond to whatever you have to give to us. We want to hear what you guys think and we want to hear what you guys want to see. So let us know. Are we on the right track? Are you looking for something else from us? Let us know. We'll be glad to hear it. Now remember, make sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and if you haven't already, like us on Facebook. You can see a sneak peek of this on our Instagram page and see what the advanced version will look like. Now, if you're not the advanced version right now, perfectly fine. As I mentioned, we have other fitness levels available on our YouTube channel. All right, guys, give this one a go and let us know what you think. Remember, don't quit, just finish. Even if you have to bring it down a little bit in order to finish out the round, perfectly fine. Just make sure you get through it and make sure you don't stop. Bye. totally forgot. Now with all the moves, I suggest that you try to do at least 5 rounds, especially if you're advanced. Intermediate, do at least 4. Beginners, do at least 3 rounds of all the moves that we did here. And remember, they're all 12 reps of each move. And throughout the exercises, I told you what a rep would look like. So, make sure you go back and run for... Oh my goodness. Right, that's all the moves. Blah. Alright, and that's all the moves. Now with this, try to challenge yourself. Push yourself a little bit to see how far you can go. For beginners, try at least 3 rounds of this circuit. For intermediate, try at least 4 rounds. And for advanced, try 5. Now it's going to push you a little bit, but that's great. That's quite alright. As long as you're not pushing yourself to the point of pain, but just pushing yourself to the point of change, that's what we're looking for. All right, that was good.